London is experiencing a surge in violent crime, and some of the blame is directed at drill music, a style of rap often characterised by aggressive and threatening lyrics. The Met Police have accused the genre of glamorising criminal behaviour and have asked YouTube to remove some drill videos from their website. But one charity is using drill music to connect with young people across the capital who are at risk from violence and hopefully steer them towards a future in the music industry.
Tributes have been paid to a rapper who was stabbed to death in southeast London, the same spot where just 2 months ago his friend was found shot dead.
A boy is in a critical condition in hospital after 4 teenagers were stabbed in South London yesterday in broad daylight.
Who is wrong here? Who is right here? What do I do exactly? Because at the end of the day, my family lives a life where we have to be worried when my son goes out of the door. If I call him, his phone he doesn't pick up his phone. I just panic. I just don't know what to do. Yep. I'm a single parent. Have been for the last 7 years. It's been hard, but there are good times and there are bad times.
Mum to 4 children, it's Yvonne's 14-year-old son, Jason, who has her most concerned. Expelled from mainstream education and with a history of behavioural issues, the family has regular visits from social services.
You just wish that he doesn't get that one individual that has the highest bad influence, because sometimes he does say stuff like, what's the use for me to go to school because there's no school for me. I'd rather be selling drugs then and make my own money.
Terrified that Jason could become another victim amidst the capital's relentless wave of violent crime, it's not always been easy to cope.
It's a feeling of numbness. I feel like I'm crying in a dark room and there's no doors.
But last year, much to Yvonne's relief, officials at Brent Council referred Jason to a small local charity, United Borders.
I set up United Borders in 2017 of August last year. There was a young man that was murdered on my mum's estate. The murder touched everyone, so I felt compelled to do something, react positively. We offer young people pathways into the music industry. We were working with high-risk young people who have a passion for music but might not have the access.
He knows when he's going to the studio, that's the only place where he feels comfortable, he feels secure, and he can relax and do what he knows that makes him happy.
Beginning finessing, trying to stack these bands to the top. I'm artist, so tell me who am I impressing? Before I started this music thing, I was just getting in a lot of trouble, again and again and again. But now that the United Borders have banged me in, I'm a bit more chill now. Because I come studio, I just jump on the mic and I'm just calm. These ops are some jokers, some next up swag. My mum, she's happy, but because I'm still getting in a little bit of trouble. She just wants me to stay off the road and just keep doing what I'm doing because she sees us going somewhere.
You've got people who are expelled from school, you've got young people who are in pupil referral units and they're not really engaging with those environments. So when they come to United Borders, it's a breath of fresh air for them.
Anything that's on my mind, I just put it on my phone, just write it down. Like, stuff that comes to my head, anything, just put it down. And if I'm feeling it and I like it, I'll just put it on the mic.
We don't want them to kumbaya, my lord, let's hold hands. We want them to be honest about their situation, but we also want them to promote another side of their personality that they might feel like, nah, I don't want to show that part of me, it's vulnerable. But we say, do that.
My stack is getting far. I'm just trying to escape the circle of my brothers getting put behind bars or being 6 feet deep. Man, this lifestyle is peak.
Music is a deep form of expression, and just your tone says its own story.
I like the song as it is, because it's true, it's authentic. I just find that the emotional part needs to be there. I like the walkthrough. I like that kind of urban jungle. You've walked us through a tough backdrop, we get it. By the end, where you mention mumsy, sis, that kind of thing being the pillar of strength for the family, I want that kind of expanded on, because that's emotion. Stormzy had his actual mum in his whole video. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying to you? And no one can sit down and say, oh, Stormzy's whatever. As a man, you respect that reverence, that love for your mum. Expand as well on the fact that, Prue, expelled from school, because this is a major issue. A lot of people your age are being expelled left, right and centre. Use the weekend, get back in the studio, finish it off, and then by next week we can move on to a video. But overall, I think the song's banging. Done an amazing job. I'm happy. On this particular project, we've got someone from South London, we've got someone from North West London, and normally those entities would never communicate or collide, but through the power of music, we're able to do that.
Ray lives in South London, studies in the East, and travels regularly out west to the studio. With a history of expulsion himself, United Borders for Ray is about opportunities for the future.
I've been here for all my life. Violence rate is quite high. Don't get me wrong, I love my area, but if I had the chance to move, I would move.
Aye. Let me give you a thought on life. It goes who's on who till who's on who turns into crime.
That's what it is right now. Like, people are beefing each other over what postcodes, and then what, someone goes to stab someone. Let me not lie to you, it's scary. Like, more time you have to step out your house thinking, well, like, what's gonna happen today? Is there a high chance of me not coming back?
Wait, who said trapping was easy? I swear they were telling you lies, mate. There's more to life than just rocks. Let me tell you, come living what's what.
I'm trying to make it global. I'm trying to make it global with my music. Got 100 on it, no cap.
Then I turn it into beats. My money I feel mix, so I'm up in OT. And one thing I gotta say, free my blood, bro, P. Yeah, he's doing hella time. Don't worry about the crowd.
Today we're doing Jason's music video. It's really good because this is him actually owning his product. It's a bit of a fanfare, but it's progression for him.
Why are you looking at the camera for, you pilcher? Do it again.
So we've done a shot upstairs in the studio, and then we're gonna do one when the car comes as well. Just you'll see. If you video it, you'll see it.
He's doing brilliant. Apart from his non-stop giggles, he's doing really, really good. He's doing what we expect, owning the piece, and just really coming into his own as an artist, and also just as a young man. Work rate and attitude, if that's 100%, then yeah, he'll do what I think he is.
I'm just trying to make a living off this rap thing. Wanna see Mumsy in the crowd and she's just clapped in. The whole fam's gassed.
Yet away from the glamour of music videos, sweeping cuts to local services have left United Borders with a precarious future.
Since 2010, we've lost £164 million worth of funding from central government. We're going out to consultation at the moment where we need to consider another £14 million worth of cuts.
As part of that consultation, funding to volunteer organisations like United Borders may be cut entirely.
People are talking about the ending of austerity. Well, next 4 years, I have to find another 40 million. Where is the end? There is no end.
I can't even imagine. I just wish that Justin can get the best funding that he can get to keep it alive, not only for Jason, for a lot of mothers that feel like I do.
But for now, the work continues. Today, Jason and Ray are meeting with a legend of drill music, BBC1 Extra DJ, Kenny Allstar.
First 15, 20 minutes, nothing but anthems. UK only, keeping it swingy, keeping it afro, keeping it drippy.
You lot obviously seen the legendary Fire in the Booth, yeah? I think Drizzy done his one right here. So at 14, what's like the genres you were listening to?
More or less Skepta or...
Oh, word, so grime.
Yeah.
What about yourself, my bro?
Old school as well, like Tupac and that.
Word.
Yeah, I was feeling, because that's like the type of tune my mum plays in the kitchen and I was just cooking.
If I say like, yeah, drop me a quick 8 right now. How we feeling? This is one extra, we're here, you get me? People are watching this. This is our platform, you get me? Talk to me, bro.
I had to take a closer look. Feeds without the crook and I'll be creeping through the hood so all I see is major jugs. A burden in my chest. Like Iris from the Western, she be telling Barry he needs to slow down and get some rest.
Jeez. You never know, in a few years, you might be doing a Voice of the Streets freestyle or Kenny Allstar freestyle. It's a hard world out there, man. You gotta try and represent, you know what I mean?
I embarked on this with no money, just a vision to get people off the streets and get them into studios.
With exciting news for United Borders, the work he's been doing looks set to continue for some time to come.
Sonos, a major audio firm, they've actually funded me for a year. I feel like a proud father again, looking over my sons and watching them actually push themselves. The future for my younger people is intense, you know? You wait for one bus and then 3 come at once, innit? So we're making bosses over here. We're happy, we're really happy.